Now let us look at team dynamics. The workplace, social organizations, community groups, and sports all use teams to accomplish their goals, obviously. The dynamics of teams determine if these goals will be met in an efficient manner. Identifying team dynamics and identifying positive and negative outcomes that may occur due to the dynamics will assist you to achieve your team efforts. So let's now look at the description of team dynamics. According to the Psychology Campus, a group of people that share and work toward accomplishing a common goal are referred to as a team. The dynamics of a team depend on each team member. So unseen forces that exist in a team between different people or groups are called team dynamics. So the unseen forces that exist in between different people in a group are then the dynamics of that, and they can strongly affect how team reacts, behaves, or performs. So many effectors actually influence team dynamics, such as personalities of team members, how the team operates, how the team views itself, and the team's organization. So I hope that makes sense about the dynamics. These are the unseen forces that affect us, and these are based on different things, our upbringings. These are based on our cultures, our religions, and so forth. We can't help but have those. Life would have been easy if all of us were the same, brought up by the same person, think the same way. I don't know, but I think life wouldn't be interesting though. But now that we're all different, those differences come with their own perks, and part of that gives rise to team dynamics. Now let us look at friendships and team dynamics. Team technology notes that the development of friendship within a team can have both positive and negative effects. Friendship can foster communication amongst team members. This may lead to a positive social feel within the group and may make members enjoy being part of the team. This good feeling can increase motivation and commitment to the team. However, a strong friendship within a group can leave other team members feeling excluded and make them less likely to include the friends when making a decision. I'm sure you've been through something like that, to say, moment people, maybe even in a class, become friends, they sort of have their own little team within the team, and probably now support each other even on bad decisions, even when it comes to voting for terrible things or voting for each other to become team leaders, when you know that they are not even good leaders, just because they've got many friends in that team can make them win. So that can be a good thing, to actually have friends in the team. That can also have bad effects on the team itself, because that can actually have other little teams within the team. Now, let's look at identifying goals. Identify team goals before anyone starts doing the work or playing the game. A common mistake teams make is to assume that team members see tasks the same way and understand how everyone should be contributing. So to avoid conflict and conserve resources by developing a plan, avoid conflict, and conserve resources by developing a plan and communicating as a team. This discussion should identify team missions, tasks, and goals. So never find yourself assuming that everyone is on the same page. Make sure that everyone knows what you think, and you also know what everyone else is planning over your goals, because you might have an idea in your head, but that idea is not in everyone's head. The next thing is knowing yourself and knowing your team. According to the website bestfittype.com, each member of the team should be aware of their individual talents and weaknesses. This identification will allow the team member to contribute to her maximum potential. When team members learn about their teammates, individuals can tap into each team member's strengths and talents, thus creating a stronger team. We wouldn't want a team of people with the same weakness, because moment something that requires them to work against that weakness comes, they will be all in trouble. So identifying our talents and our strengths and weaknesses make us be able to identify other team members who can compensate for our weaknesses, and also make us better about our strengths. Now, avoid team laziness. Social loafing is when team members do not work to their potential with the assumption that other team members can make up for their laziness. This is terrible. So emphasizing the importance of individual contribution and pride within the group can avoid this phenomenon. Making members accountable for their effort by identifying individual contributions can deter laziness. So breaking the team down into smaller groups when possible is another way to avoid social loafing. And that happens a lot. Again, moment people know that there's that guy who works hard, all of us start laying back, depending on that particular guy who works hard. That could be a good thing, but in the long run, that'll be a terrible thing, because if that guy is no longer around now, we might find ourselves not even knowing where to start, which is not a good thing at all. I hope you learned a lot in this lesson. Let's meet each other on the next lesson.